On the Atlantic coastline in northern Guatemala is the department of Izabal, port of entry to thousands of travelers and window to the Caribbean. In Izabal, there is a perfect combination of warm climate, fertile land, and mineral wealth. In addition to the tranquility of the lake and the ferocity of the rivers, complemented by the Garifuna warmth of the inhabitants. The visitor can almost delight in the experience of walking on water in Puerto Barrios, barely 1 meter above sea level, at 300 kilometers distance from Guatemala City. This important port is located in Amatique Bay, where one also finds the port of Santo Tomás de Castilla. Both ports have the capacity to receive deep-water ships at their docks, a feature which has made them essential to international trade. Puerto Barrios is Guatemala's first exotic window to the Caribbean Sea. On the shores of the Motagua River, on a plain where the humid soil is considered one of Central America's richest and most fertile regions, during an undetermined time occurring between 200 BC and 900 AD, a time known as the Classic Period, the ancient Maya settled one of their cities, Quiriguá. This site has a main plaza in which stela and sculptures take on animal shapes. It also contains remains of a ball court and the Acropolis composed of houses occupied by the government elite. Most of the sculptured monuments discovered are located in the only tropical forest remaining in the ancient valley. In the mid-15th century, a promontory was built to the northeast of Lake Izabal, exactly where the lake meets Rio Dulce, a fortress to counteract the sudden assaults by corsairs and pirates who at the time navigated the Caribbean Sea. This fortress, finished in 1598, was given the name of Castillo de San Felipe, or Castle of St. Philip. From this castle, it was possible to effectively counterattack the incursion of the feared sea bandits. Now is the moment to listen to the typical song composed by Quetzalteco maestro David Hurtado with the marimba Voz Paduana from San Antonio, Aguascalientes, Zacatepeques, playing Rey Quiché or Quiché King. Guatemala, a geographical location where God in His own hand painted a landscape, where the sun sets with skies illuminated in orange ring and red pitaya dripping among the clouds, remain unaltered, just as the city they were seen by the Maya. Our ancestors, who in retribution of that legacy inherited inexhaustible treasures. These are the same landscapes seen by the Toltecs when they came from the north. Those who settled in the original Maya lands became one of these inhabitants and gave life to the new Maya Quiche culture, wrote the Popol Vuh, and were natural heirs of this land. Maya Quiche, who, amazed by the apparition from the entrails of the sea of strange beings with eyes of jade and hair of corn, sought refuge in the shadow of these lands. And from that encounter between two cultures, Guatemala was born. Vibrant, beautiful, and natural. The beauty of this heritage has overcome cataclysms, storms, and winds, and remains here, present in the pyramid, dormant in the volcanoes, moving like a serpent in the rivers, in repose, in crystal lakes, or playing with the wind. It is all here for anyone taking an instant to admire it all. We have presented but a fragment of the immense historical, natural, and cultural wealth this beautiful land offers us. We leave the door open for future productions, for it would be so nice to be able to travel to Escuintla, Zacapa, Santa Rosa, Chiquimula, just to mention a few places. On the screen, you will see our email address. Please contact us.